naman po si Ma'am Desiree na ano nyo po gagawin para sa pasta. Ha? So, sa pasta, para tayo mag-oleo without any sauce na gagamitin, yan, okay na. Kasi medyo mahal din ng ingredients pagdating sa pasta. Kaya, hindi tayo magsusos talaga. Inaalis ko lang itong nakaharang. Hindi na-download pa nito. Nakikita na po ba ulit yung share screen ko?
Opo.
Okay, salamat. So yan, for today's discussion, preparing egg dishes tayo. Or prepare egg dishes. Prepare egg dishes. Okay, prepare. Prepare egg dishes. So lahat yan prepare ha sa COC. Prepare meat dishes, prepare vegetable dishes, hindi preparing ha. Prepare. Okay? So, the incredible edible egg. Tama? Edible siya. Only not is the edible yung shell. Sino kumakain dito ng shell ng itlog? Meron ba? And so, sino dito yung mga parent na plantita or plantito, di ba? Yung eggshell, alam niyo yon, yung eggshell ng eggshell ng itlog. Di ba? Inilalagay dun sa orchids. Sabi nila may nakukuha daw yung plants dun, no? And para din magbunga yung orchids. So, yan, yun naman yung yung makukuha natin when it comes to the eggshell. No? So, the incredible edible egg, you've seen the ads and heard the jingle about the incredible edible egg. But, have you stopped to review how healthy? No? Gaano ba siya ka-healthy ang egg natin? Powerful and wonderful. This self-contained food really is. Eaten whole, one egg has a lot of vitamins and minerals. All for 70 calories per egg. Yan na napakataas ng calories content niya, no? Pagdating sa egg. Kaya di ba pansin niyo na when it comes to yung sa mga nagji-gym. Sino nagji-gym dito? May nagji-gym ba sa inyo? Mapalalaki, mapababae, nagji-gym, di ba? Sino? Dati?
Dati po, sir.
Di ba?
Bago mag-pandemic.
Bago mag-pandemic. Yun, no? So, di ba ito din yung isa sa mga kinakain, di ba? Ng mga nagji-gym. Tama? Itlog.
Sir.
Yan, kung hindi mo siya hard-boiled. Yan, basta kahit anong luto ng itlog kasi napakataas ng nutritive value or the vitamins and the minerals that the egg has, di ba? Na good talaga, especially for strengthening our body. No? So, egg talaga, no? Yan. Especially yung mga nag-gym din, no? Kapag hard-boiled egg, minsan nakikita ko sa kanilang kinakain nila. And yung iba naman, pag sanay talagang kumain ng raw egg, yan talaga yung kinakain nila, no? Straight away. Yung raw. Diba? Na egg. Kain nila ng hilaw yung itlog. So, some time ago, Americans begin to shy away from the eggs for fear of dietary cholesterol. Yun lang. No, that they believe, especially the Americans, na medyo naglaylo sila or parang binawasan nila or they lessen consuming the egg because of it has a high cholesterol. Yun yung sinasabi nila. Ano nga pangalan mo, J Joshua, no? Wait lang na. Pero... So, yun, no? So, they lessen that intake, no? Or they lessen the intake of the eggs kasi nga it's so very high in cholesterol. So, alam naman din natin, di ba, that the Caucasians talaga, they have a, uh, pagdating sa figure ng pangangatawan nila, malalaki ang bulas nila. Diba? So, yun. So, medyo umiwas sila sa pagkain ng itlog. So, however, the American Egg Board has 40 years of research revealing that healthy adults can eat eggs without significantly impacting their risk of their heart diseases. No? Yan. So, may mga studies naman din na lumabas, even though that they are intaking, no, eggs, hindi naman daw agad-agad talaga makakapekto. Nakakaapekto talaga in their health, no? Ayan. So, what's better for you? Brown or white egg? Di ba meron tayong brown and white egg? Tama ba?
Opo.
Opo.
Yeah, isa-isayin ko kayo. Alin ang mas better daw? Which is better? The brown egg or the white egg? Ignacio.
Brown, sir.
Bakit sa tingin mo brown ang mas maganda or mas magandang i-consume or ano ang benefits of the brown egg rather than to white eggs?
Sir, kasi daw ito tawag na native.
Okay? Because they are the native egg. Kasi, kaya sila tinawag na native ano kinakain ng mga native chicken?
maipa.
Same bit ba with the feeds?
Sa amin, sir, ganun eh. Kaya pinapakain namin.
Wait lang. Di ba ipa? Yung pinagano ng palay? Pinagbayuhan ng palay?
Opo.
Kasi iba may feeds, 'di ba? Kasi yung mga panakin, yung mga 45 days chicken, 'di ba? Sila yung more on the feeds, 'di ba? Yung mga process yung kinakain.
Pinapakain ng mga booster yung
Kaya ganun din sila kalalaki. Samantalang ang native na chicken, more on ano sila, 'di ba? Kumbaga mas healthy ang lifestyle nung mga native chicken, 'di ba? Kasi sila kinakain nila more on natural, no? Rather than dun sa may mga 45 days chicken na mga may booster, may mga artificial, 'di ba, yung pinapakain sa kanila. So, sino mag-a-add regarding kay Ignacio? Yes, tama, no? The brown egg is the ano. Pero, hindi ko alam bakit ako ayaw ko ng brown egg. Or talagang nasanay na lang din siguro ako sa white egg. Kasi, nung ano yan, di ba maliit lang ang native egg, itong brown na to?
Opo.
Kasi ito sa probinsya kasi yan, yung natatandaan ko nung buhay pa yung mga lolo't lola ko. Sa ibabaw ng lutuan nila sa labas, may limliman ng manok. May limliman ng ng manok no sa lutuan nila.
Tapos may dayami sa taas.
May parang basket. May basket dun tapos may dayami. So tapos yung lutuan nila kahoy. Kahoy lang na nakasalpak sa sahig. Sa labas yun tapos may bubong no. Yun. Kapag yung manok doon every time na yun, doon sila nag-iingay. No? So, yun. Once na ma-hatch tuloy. Ma-hatch is mapisa. Once na makapag-lay ng egg, yung manok, yun. Minsan, kinukuha na rin talaga ng lolo ko yung itlog. Minsan yun yung niluluto or minsan talaga direct na rin na yun yung ipe-prepare niya para ihain sa aming mga apo niya. Ngayon, ganun din yung lola ko. So, yan no. Hindi ko alam kung bakit hindi ko nagustuhan yung... Wala naman siyang amoy din, di ba? May amoy ba siya? Di ba wala naman?
Wala po.
Same lang din siya with the white egg na... Yun nga lang, mas malaki talaga, no? Kasi nga, pinapakain talaga siya ng mga pang boost or artificial na mga pagkain and talagang those kinds of chicken are intended for sa palakihin talaga, no? Talagang dun sila naka-design para palakihin. Samantala kasi yung mga native natin na chicken, sila talaga yung, kung ano lang yung makain nila, di ba, sa parang. Alam nyo ba yung parang? Sino dito walang probinsya? Hindi siguro
Ako, sir.
makasabay.
Ako, sir.
Alam niyo ba yung parang?
Hindi po.
Huwag niyo ako sasagutin na alam ko may lugar dito sa NCR na parang. Parang Marikina ba yun? Sa Marikina nga ba yun? Parang. Alam ko marami
Mahabang
lugar
parang,
na
sir.
parang. Ha?
Mahabang parang.
O, di ba? Yung parang kasi sa sa probinsya, yun yung lugar ng kumbaga yung labas ng bahay sa probinsya na kung saan di ba yung mga native chicken pauli-uli lang doon. Tama? Uli lang sila ng uli, naka sila na palayas-layas or pagala-gala lang, di ba? So,
Nangangapit bahay.
oo, yun lang yung trabaho nila, di ba? Yung sila mismo naghahanap ng pagkain nila or are not from the natural. Pwede silang kumain ng mga pwedeng fruits na makita nila or minsan pinatuto ka ng palay, di ba? Or bigas. Samantalang kasi yung mga palakihin, yung mga 45 days, sila yung nakakulong. Tama ba?
Apo.
Nakakulong sila tapos ang madalas pakain sa kanila mga artificial na pakain. That's why ang lalaki nila. Unlike doon kasi sa mga native chicken, all are natural, di ba? Wala sa kanilang mga artificial foods. Kumbaga, healthy lifestyle sila. Yun nga lang, pagdating talaga sa differences of their meat, malaman talaga yung di ba? Yung mga 45 days kasi sila yung ginamitan ng mga artificial or mga food boosters, di ba? Pero when it comes to the quality of the yun din, isa din sa ko, ayaw ko. Hindi ko rin alam kung bakit. Ayaw ko din ng native chicken. Yung meat. Wala naman siyang
Makunat siya.
Makunat ba siya? Mas makunat siya, no?
Opo.
Ayan, tapos pag hindi mo nakuha talaga yung pagluto doon sa native, minsan may lumalabas na lansa din talaga, no? Lansa or parang may anggo minsan. Especially if the native chicken is matanda. Yun. So, yun lang yung difference, no? Though the lifestyle naman nung both chicken talaga, mas maganda talaga. Or makukuha din na talaga natin ng mas magandang vitamins or minerals or nutrients, no, is from the native chicken. And also with their eggs. Siyempre, kung ano yung kinakain nila, dun yun yung po-produce din nila, di ba? So, nutritionists say that there is no difference in taste. Ayan pala, or nutrient value, walang pagkakaiba. So, it more on the egg simply come from two different breed of chicken. Breed of chicken. Sa breed lang talaga siya nagkakaiba. So, the egg simply come from, white-shelled eggs come from hens with white feathers and white ear lobes. Okay? Brown eggs are produced by hens with red feathers. Yan, yung pula. Yan, sa pula, sa puti. Sino dito marunong magsapong? Bawal yun na bad yun, mga bata pa kayo. So yan, no, from the native talaga. And the ear is, even the lobes of the ear are red also. Pagdating sa mga native natin. So egg. So an egg, ang itlog, is the organic vessel containing the zygote. Ano yung zygote? Embryo. Hindi nyo alam yan? Zygote and embryo. Embryo. Wala, hindi nyo alam na yan. Science.
Ano sir, yung parang sa fetus, yung parang nakabalot sa.
Diba? Pag nag-meet yung yung dalawa, diyan siya nabubuo. So yan, so from the zygote and with the embryo, develops until it can survive on its own, at which point the animal hatches. An egg results from the fertilization of an egg cell. Most arthropods, vertebrates, excluding live-bearing mammals. Ano pag sinabing mammals?
Di nangingitlog.
Okay. And mollusks lay eggs, although some such as scorpion do not. Diba? So, yan. So, egg is an organic vessel containing of zygote and embryo. Tama, no naman yun yung bumabalot sa kanila, di ba? Mali pala yung sabi ko. O yun pala yung, naalala ko yung paano mabuo, no? So, zygote and the embryo, no? Yun yung nakabalot sa itlog. So, aalamin natin yung different part of the egg later. So, eggs are laid by female animals of many different species, including birds, reptiles, amphibians, and a few mammals. And fish. So, fish, no? And many of these have been eaten by humans for thousands of years. Birds and reptile eggs consist of protective eggshell. Diba? May mga protective eggshell siya which are especially to the egg white, meron tayong albumin na tinatawag. Tapos, para sa egg yolk, we have the vitellus. Contained within various thin membranes. Yan, no? Yung bumabalot sa egg from the egg yolk, no? So, the most commonly consumed eggs are the chicken eggs. Yan, yung madalas gamitan natin, no, are the chicken eggs. Not from the reptiles, not from the amphibians, tanging sa chickens, no, or sa poultry products natin. Other poultry eggs, including of ducks and quail, also are eaten. Fish eggs are cold raw and caviar. Okay? So egg yolks and whole eggs are store significant amounts of protein and choline and are widely used in cookery. Okay? Of course, especially sa BPP natin, we cannot stand or we cannot perform baking without the egg. Tama? Hindi mawawala lagi when it comes to the baking ang egg. Kasi sa emulsifier natin pagdating sa other ingredients natin, especially to our cakes, di ba? So, due to their protein content, the United States Department of Agriculture formerly categorized eggs as meats within the food guide pyramid. Yan. Napasama na siya sa food pyramid natin, yung eggs, because it was categorized or it's also considered as a meat. Okay? Despite the nutritional value of eggs, these are some potential health issue arising from cholesterol. Yun nga lang talaga ma-cholesterol siya. Saan nakukuha yung cholesterol? Sa egg white, sa egg yolk.
Sa egg yolk.
Which part of the egg? Hindi naman siguro syempre sa balat dahil di naman kinakain nyo. Sabi ni Carl sa egg yolk. About the others?
Egg yolk, sir.
Egg yolk, di ba? So, salmonella contamination, yan, madali kasi makontaminate ang egg. Especially, kaya kapag bibili kayo ng egg from the store or from the market, it should be there's no crack from the eggshell. Kasi once na ang isang egg ay magkaroon ng crack at magkaroon ng enter of a moist or air inside of the egg, ay yun na po, doon na magsisimula mag-start or mag-grow ang bacteria. Okay,
Sir, kinakain pa rin po yun.
Nino? Yung may crack?
Ano po?
Oh, talaga? Pero kasi hindi na advisable kasi yung may mga crack. Kasi nga hindi na natin alam what, especially no, if there is a salmonella na already with the egg. Especially, alam ko talaga may nagbebenta pa rin sa market, di ba? Binibenta nila ng 3, 4 pag may crack. Tama?
Opo.
Pero kung ikaw ay isang mausisa or maingat na mamimili, hindi ka nabibili nun. Saan ba galing ang ano ng egg? Saan ba galing ang egg? Saan lumabas ang egg? Ha? Diba sa sa puwerta ng manok? Diba? Nililinis ba yon? Diba nga may mga stain pa yon, yung eggshell niya, kahit nasa market na siya?
Apa.
Oh. Yun yung mga bacteria, nasa labas lang siya eh. Tapos may crack na siya. Eh, hindi naman natin makikita yon with our own eyes, yung bacteria. Gamitan mo ng microscope, pwede pa. Tapos, may crack yung egg. Pwede na mag-enter din yung bacteria sa loob. Diba? And also, sino dito may food allergen pagdating sa egg? Sino may allergy sa itlog? Kasi isa din to sa mga may food pinagmumula ng food allergen. Kasi sa egg protein. Diba? Some of the cases naman talaga is from the seafoods. Meron din naman is from the egg. Yeah, so chicken and other egg-laying creatures are kept widely throughout the world and mass production of chicken eggs in global industry. So in the year 2009, an estimated 62.1 million metric tons of eggs were produced worldwide from a total laying flock of approximately 6.4 billion hens. Ayun ay napoproduce ng buong bansa. Buong bansa ha, hindi lang Pilipinas. Ng buong bansa, billion, 6.4 billions. Kasi naman sa kanila, 'di ba, wala silang season ng pangingitlog, 'di ba? Excuse. Kahit pasabihin natin na ano no, sino dito nakapag-alaga na ng manok?
Ako po.
Ako po.
'Di ba kahit sisiw, di ba yung mga inakay niya kahit sisiw pa lang. Minimate na din ng tandang agad. Kawawa yung mga sisiw na maliliit pa lang, yung mga chick, no? Na hindi pa dapat hiwalayin dun sa hen. Iniiwan niya na kasi kailangan niya na naman mangitlog. Diba? Though there are, napapansin ko kasi sa chicken, kasi nag-alaga rin naman kami ng manok, mga native. Mapapansin ko rin naman, may hen din naman na ayaw talaga, no? Especially if their babies or yung chick nila is maliit pa talaga or they are not really intended pa for making new babies. Diba? So, these are issues of regional variation in demand and expectation, as well as the current debates concerning methods of mass production. In 2012, the European Union banned husbandry of chicken. Ayan yung binan nila. Kasi hindi maganda sa papainit ba tawag doon? Or yung sa paglilimlim. Di ba kasi ganun ginagawa sa mga mass production or sa mga production ng eggs? Hindi naman talaga totally yung hen, di ba, yung naglilimlim sa mga production ng egg. Kasi di ba yung may mga production, yung may tawag dito, yung may mga chicken grower, yung may mga tawag dito, poultry, yung maramihan. Di ba hindi naman talaga yung mga nanay nung chick ang naglilimlim sa kanila? Pinainitan sila sa ilaw.
Yes, sir.
Parang naka-incubator sila. Yun. So, yun, in the European Union of 2012, yun, parang inan nila din yun. Kasi parang there are side effects regarding with the egg, no? So, eggs are composed of several distinct parts. So, mga basic part lang tayo, or the anatomy of an egg. So, shell, yung pinaka-outer layer, no? Shell, yung pinaka-labas, no? Shell or the outer layer. Then yung balat, outer membrane. Yung kasunod ng shell. Outer membrane po ang tawag doon. Inner membrane, no? Yung pinakang loob na. That secure or that protect, no, the inside part of the egg. Tapos, we have the albumen. Ano yung albumen? Ito yung
Puti ng itlog.
yes, the egg white, the albumen. And then we have the chalaza to it, but chalaza. Chalaza, ito yung parang umbilical cord. No? Kasi dito naman nabubuo yung chick, 'di ba, sa egg yolk. Tama?
Opo.
So
Opo.
para din siyang sa human, may parang umbilical cord din siya. So air cell, yung babang part, no, yung space doon. Doon yung hangin niya. Doon nanggagaling yung hangin niya. Tapos vitelline membrane, yung labas part ng egg yolk, yung outer part ng egg yolk. Vitelline membrane or vitelline. vitelline membrane, and then of course the yolk. So eggs are composed of several distinct parts. Ayan, dito medyo inano na siya, no, kanina basic lang. So sa basic, ilan meron tayo? 3, 5, 8. We have 8 on the basic part. Pagdating dito sa composition of the egg, we have talaga 15. Kung iisa-isahin natin siya. So don't worry, hindi naman ito masyado napapasama or hindi naman ito tinatanong when it comes to the At least you need to know this kasi sa written lumalabas naman. Pero sa oral hindi. Yung part. Preparation lang ng egg. Or yes, oo. What are some of the nutrient value that you can get, no, from the egg? So yan, no, 15 siya. So we have 8 from the first one. So may napadagdag tayo ditong 7. No? Yung exterior albumin, middle albumin, nucleus of pander, ito yun. Yung parang guhit-guhit niya or yung lines niya from the yolk. Hindi natin kasi makikita yan in the our eye. No? Yung ibang part of the egg dito talaga is by the use na talaga ng microscope. Germinal disc or yung nucleus. Nasaan na din tong part ng egg yolk. Yellow yolk, white yolk, internal albumin, chalaza, air cell. Ba't dalawa yung chalaza? 4 and 13. Pinaghiwalay pa to yung connection niya. Airs, cuticula, 15. Okay. So, bird's egg or bird eggs have been valuable foodstuff since prehistory. Okay? In both hunting societies and more recent cultures, where birds were domesticated, the chicken probably was domesticated for its egg. From jungle fowl native to tropical and subtropical Southeast Asia and Indian subcontinent. Before 75 or 7,500 or 7,500 before BCE. Chickens were brought to Sumer and Egypt. Sumer in Egypt by 1500 BCE and arrived in Greece around 800 BCE, where the quail had been the primary source of egg. Yan, no, before hindi pa talaga yung chicken eggs or the hen eggs ang ginagamit noon. During the time of the 800 BCE, the primary source of ang egg natin is from the quail talaga. But though there are cases of na nagkakaubusan, no, ng production ng quail egg. Talagang unang ginagamit nun is from the quail sa pugo. Pero at that time, nung magkaroon na ng shortage of the production of quail eggs, bakit hindi nila naisip na kailangan na natin kumuha ngayon na mapagkukunan ng ibang sources of the egg. So yun nga, ang naisip nila is why not from the chickens, no? Or why not from the hens? So belong to the meat group contains nutrients. So we have protein, tayo mga nutrients or nutritive value of the egg. We have the proteins or protein, fat, vitamins A, B, D, and K, and iron. So yan na, we have the nutrient contents na makukuha natin when it comes to the meat of the egg. 2 large egg equals a serving. Yan. Pag kumain ka ng 2 itlog, para ka nang kumain ng isang meal. It sustain na your meal. Pag kumain ka ng 2 egg. Kasi it's high in cholesterol and the nutritive value and the mineral that our body needs, no, masusustain niya na or maibibigay niya na. Ano na mas mataas sa cholesterol, quail egg or the egg ng chicken? Which among the two ang mas mataas ang cholesterol? Wala. Di ba? Para si JJ nag-mute pero walang sound.
Chicken, sir.
Ayun, chicken ba?
Chicken.
Di ba sabi pag kumain ka ng quail egg, parang kumain ka na rin ng katumbas ng ilang itlog ng manok. Sige daw.
Tug ng pugo. Quail egg.
Ano ba talaga? Quail or chicken eggs?
Wait.
Quail, sir.
Quail. Di ba?
Opo.
Di ba? Mas mataas ang quail. Kaya kapag naparami ang kain mo ng quail egg, para ka na rin high blood din. Kasi napakataas sa cholesterol. Each egg contains approximately 80 calories. Approximately, di ba sabi kanina 70 lang. Approximately daw there are 80s. Pinagsama na to, no? Lahat ng egg. General na to, hindi to, walang categorization what kind of egg or where does the egg came from. Yan, talagang pinaka-maximum niya or pinaka-mataas na content of the calories is 80. Eggs are graded for their quality using the process called candling. Yan, alam niyo ba itong candling process na to? Or narinig niyo na to before or napanood niyo na to before? Dito natin chine-check na yung quality of the egg. And also if especially if for the sa mga chick grower, di ba? Yung nagpapalaki ng mga sisiw or nagpapalaki ng mga chick, di ba? Diyan nila tinitingnan kung ang itlog ay bugok or hindi na pwede, no? So, and also the canning process is one of the way of how to check the quality of the egg. So, we have the graded or classification of grades when it comes to the egg. The four grades are used, the four grades used for eggs are A, B, and C. Double A, B, and C. So, ang pinakamataas yung double A. So, hindi nilagyan lang ng space, ha? Magkahiwalay ito. Double A, yun yung pinakamataas ang classification of grade ng egg. High na siya. So, mas mataas pa sa standard. Tapos A, B, and C. Graded AA. Yolk is firm. Firm siya, no? Firm, and the area covered by the white is small. There is a large proportion of thick white to the thin white. Yan, and also makikita nyo siya when it comes to the sunny side up. Pag niluto nyo siya ng sunny side up, mas siya, umaangat, no? Mas alsa umaalsa. Doon yung makikita din, no, mapa-flat ng papa-flat yung ano niya, yung from the egg white pa lang, firm siya lahat dapat. From the egg yolk, firm, maganda yung quality or yung texture or appearance from the egg white and from the egg yolk pag niluto nyo siya. No? Diyan yung malalaman din sa pagluto na siya. Yan, the yolk is firm and the area covered by the white is small. No? Or kumbaga, mas malaki ang yolk. No? Pag grade A naman, yan, medyo distinct na yung sa egg white part niya. The yolk is round and upstanding. Same with the grade AA. But the qualification, the distinguish niya siya from the egg white na. Mas bagsak na yung sa white. The thick white is large in proportion to thin white and it stands fairly well around the yolk. Fairly lang, no? Stand fairly. Kanina kasi, firm siya parehas or proportion to one another. Kung ano yung tinaas ng egg white, ganun din sa kataas yung egg yolk niya sa grade AA. Sa grade A naman, medyo hindi ganun kagandahan na yung white niya rather than do sa egg yolk. So, grade B naman is flattened na and there is about as such more thin white as thick white. Yan. Medyo na-flatten na siya. And yung C naman is not sold in stores. Ito yung mga reject. Okay? That is the grade that or how you classify the grading of the egg, no? Pag yan po ay graded as C na, that is, na siya, hindi na for marketing na or hindi na siya pwedeng ibenta. Kasi hindi niya na na-meet yung standards or hindi na siya angkop para ibenta. May be used in prepared mixes. Ano yung sinasabing prepared mixes? Alam niyo ba na merong mga powdered egg na ngayon? Alam niyo ba yon? May mga powdered egg na?
Hindi po.
Opo.
O, di ba? Alam sa inyo na merong alam din naman na hindi pa. So, yon, meron ng kapag, especially if, yan, kasi sa mga food production kasi madalas lang gamitin yan. Talagang pagdating sa cookery or sa mga culinary arts, talagang raw or fresh egg na hindi sila gumagamit ng process or yung mga powderized egg natin. Ayan, yung mga mixture natin or prepared mix, yan, dyan na siya sinasama yung mga nang hindi naman sayang, hindi siya itatapon. Isinasama na lang siya pang sahog para doon sa kasi hindi naman kapag dating kasi sa mga prepared mixes, hindi mo naman makikita na yung physical appearance of the egg process na siya or proseso na siya as a powdered egg. Okay? So, yun yung nun. Kasi yung mga powdered egg nowadays, ginagamit yan most likely sa mga dietary purposes. Or especially sa mga baking din, if we don't want to use egg talaga, just to eliminate yung lansa. Di ba, ang egg kasi, yung raw egg is may lansa yan, di ba? Malansa yan. When it comes to the baking, if the customer has a food allergen regarding with the egg, yun yung ginagamit, yung process. Para ma-eliminate natin yung content ng egg na nakakapag-trigger ng allergy ng tao. Okay? Nakukuha po ba si Sir na susundan? Nasundan po si Sir? Diyan pa ba kayo?
Opo.
Opo.
Okay, egg sizes. Yan, no? Sa egg sizes. Egg size. So, eggs are graded by size and quality. So, yan, meron tayong jumbo na when it comes to the size and to the measurement, no, pag sinabi natin jumbo, yan yung pinakamalaki nowadays, no? Or yung ibinibenta ng super mahal na. So, 30 ounce, no, per dozen. Yan yung size niya. 30 ounce siya. Yung sumunod is the extra large, which is 27 ohms. Then, halos tigagatlo yung pagitan niya, 24 ohms. Yung large. May medium din tayo na 21 ohms. Small is 18 ohms. And peewee is 15 ohms. Saan natin dito makakonsider yung native egg? Small o peewee? Yung mga native egg.
Small.
Small. Small o peewee?
Peewee.
Di ba mas maliit pa siya kasi nga hindi siya natural lang talaga yung laki niya. Ito lang talaga ang laki ng or doon lang talaga siya sa laki ng pinaka-minimum no ng egg. Kasi nga hindi siya ginagamitan ng mga food boosters. Diba? Mga 15 ounce lang. Try nyo din pag may mga measuring skills kayo sa bahay tapos may native egg kayo, try nyo i-measure. So, yan. The 6 sizes of egg are based on the weight per dozen. Yan. Chicken, white chicken with white earlobes. Earlobes. Yan. White egg. Tapos, red chicken with red earlobes. Ano ba pag sinabi earlobes? Sa tenga, di ba may tenga ang manok? Tama ba? Siya pa ba kayo? Ha?
Meron.
Para naman, nakakatawa na may tsura nung native egg dito. Para namang hindi native egg to. Ay, hindi pala to native red chicken. Qualification is, di ba kasi may mga malalaki din ng egg na, ba't ganito yung sample? Parang halos magkasing laki lang sila. Parang mas malaki pa yung red chicken dun sa white chicken. Alin dito yung native? Parang gulo. Di ba kasi kahit naman sa mga
Yung brown, sir.
parang 45 days nga itsura niyan, laki eh. Di ba? Parang din nagkalayo yung size. Ano? No? Di pa kasi kahit naman sa mga 45 days, meron tayo nung red chicken. Tama? Nakakita na ba kayo ng mga 45 days na chicken?
Opo.
Di ba may kulay pula din? Kaya nga nagtaka ako dito bakit parang halos magkasinlaki lang sila. Parang ang nagmumukhang mas dito native yung puti eh. Tama. Mas malaki yung bulas ng mapula oh. Natawa naman ako dito sa chicken na to. Yung niya, puwetan niya. Alas kakapanganak niya lang ata. Okay, anyway, by the way, most likely, the chicken eggs or the white chicken are those, yung mga 45 days natin, yung pinapalak talaga yung pinagamitan ng booster, yung native natin or native. Or all foods that they are taking are naturals, no? Brown shelled eggs have the same nutritional value as white shelled eggs. The color of the shell is dependent on the type of the chicken that laid the egg. So, egg storage. So, store in the refrigerator for 4 to 5 weeks. So, isang buwan, no? Isang buwan. Pinakamatagal na isang buwan at 5 araw. Isang buwan at isang linggo. Okay, yun na yung pinaka-maximum na nasa refrigerator siya. If that would be the case, sir, paano kapag tatagal pa yung egg doon? Pag ganyan, pag magluluto kayo, wag nyo, pag alam nyo, yung egg na in-store nyo sa refrigerator ay tumagal na ng ganong katagal na, or the maximum days na sa refrigerator, wag nyo pong idadirekta sa niluluto ninyo. Kahit pa po natin sabihin nasa refrigerator yan, or safe, nasa safe zone siya, hindi po natin masasabi, no? Because eggs are most likely prone to contaminants. Madali din siya ma-contaminate. Kaya huwag kayong mapagpapakasigurado. Baka mamaya pagbiyak ninyo, kahit sabihin nyo na from the outer part or from the outer layer or from the appearance of the egg, wala pa kayo napapansin na kakaiba sa egg. Pero once na mabiyak ninyo, dun siya mangangalingasaw. Di ba may ganon? Na hindi nyo alam na yung itlog, maganda siya from the outer appearance or from the outside appearance of the egg. Pero pag biniyak nyo na yung itlog, yun, nandoon, yung malalaman yung quality or doon nyo palang ma-distinguish na hindi na siya pwede. Diba? Madali lang naman ma-distinguish ang egg kapag hindi na pwede, diba? Unang-una sa amoy. Tama ba?
Opo.
Opo.
Kaya, ayan, pag nagluluto kayo, especially if hindi nyo alam na talaga yung itlog, kasi di ba nabibili na naman natin siya per piece ngayon sa mga market. Huwag po kayo magpapakasigurado agad na, especially pag ihahalo nyo or iluluto nyo isang itlog sa dish ninyo, huwag nyo i-direct sa fire or from dun sa niluluto ninyo. Baka mamaya, bulok na pala. Eh di sayang yung niluluto ninyo kung mapahalo yung bulok. Kaya dapat ilalagay nyo muna siya or isasalin nyo siya sa isang bowl. Para malaman nyo din, no? So, yan. Next is, store in the original carton with the blunt side up, no? Kasi iba talaga, pag nire-store na sa ref, meron naman tayong egg rack, no? Pagdating sa ating mga refrigerator. Pero kapag hindi nyo naman yan i-store from your refrigerator, yan, manatili na lang siya dun sa original cartons niya. Huwag nyo nang alisin. Do not wash until ready to use. Yan, huwag munang huhugasan ang itlog kapag hindi pa gagamitin. Why? Bakit kaya? Sa tingin ninyo, bakit? Mga anak, bakit? Sa tingin nyo?
Baka kasi pumasok yung moist sa loob.
Anak, Carl?
Baka pumasok yung moist sa loob ng shell.
Yes, di ba? Because of the moist, di ba? As we all know naman that the moist is one of the contributor of the contaminants, di ba? Okay? So, yan. So, pag dilinisin nyo lang siya kapag ipiprepare nyo na yung egg. Okay? Egg freshness test. Yan ha. There are processes no or ways that we could check the freshness of the eggs. Check the date on the cartons. Yan yung mga nabibili nating egg na dozen per dozen. meron po yung mga date to consume, no? And then also from the eggshell. Shell should be rough and dull. Dapat may mararamdaman kang rough na appearance niya. No? Ito yung fresh. And also kapag ang isang raw egg ay isinink mo sa cold water, lulubog siya. Ha? Okay, so these are the egg fresh tests that we could do to our egg just to check if the egg is still fresh or not. Sige, pag-break-in ko na rin kayo. 9:57, 10:30. Okay lang? Baka mamaya sabihin nyo si sir, late na nga, di pa nagpa-break. Sige, mag-break muna at 10:30 ha? Balik po kayo.
Okay po, sir.
Matatapos na naman yon, don't worry. Yan, tapos sa hapon, itutuloy ko yung egg hollandaise. Okay, so nakabalik na po ba tayo for our break? It's already 10:31, mga anak. Okay. Hintayin lang po natin iba, ha? And then we will proceed. Nasabihan na po sa GC na pwede na tayo makabalik at nang sa ganun matapos na po nating discussion. Okay, so let's proceed. So, cooking method of eggs or egg cooking methods. So we have different kinds of cooking methods when it comes to our egg. So the first one is the hard-boiled egg. So with the shell still intact, hard-boiled eggs are simple technique. They're heated longer than other types to solidify the center for delicious effect. After placing eggs in a pot, cover them with at least an inch of water. Okay? So, yun no, alam naman natin how we do the hard-boiled eggs, no? You boil them for about 10 to 15 minutes, especially if you wanted to get the desired texture or the ng hard-boiled talaga, no? Kasi there are instances kasi when you are going to do a hard-boiled eggs tapos hindi ka man lang naka-reach ng 15 minutes or 10 minutes, di ba? Kung sa Tagalog or sa natin malasado pa or yung egg yolk hindi pa ganun kaluto. Kasi when we say hard-boiled eggs, kaya siya tinawag na hard-boiled, no? Kasi it should be cooked, no? Luto talaga siya from the inner and from the outer part of the egg, no? So, the internal, yung loob na temperature should be more than 160 degrees Fahrenheit. When you remove them from the stove, okay, dunk the egg in a cold water right after they finish cooking. Diba? Para maalis yung init niya. Then drain the water. You can begin peeling them to test out their tasty, dense yolk or save the deshelling for later. When properly cooked, the white and the yolk should harden. Yan yung sinasabi ko kanina, no? Dapat yung white and the yolk ay matigas na, no? Or luto talaga, or fully cooked, no? And the inside should be firm rather than rubbery. Dapat talaga siya firm. And hindi siya parang itsurang rubbery, no? Or rubberized, no? An overly hot batch of water or overcooking can give the yolks a green tinge. Mapapansin niyo po yun sa itlog ng when it comes to hard-boiled egg. Pag yung egg yolk niya ay nagpo-produce ng parang kulay green na ng color, it means that yung egg pong yun ay nasobrahan naman sa pagpapakulo. Okay? Napansin niyo ba yun sa mga itlog na hard-boiled? Kapag yung hard-boiled egg ninyo from the yolk is nagigreen yung yolk niya, ibig sabihin na overcooked siya. You can store the eggs in their shells or peeled. With hard-boiled eggs are solid. They have limited shelf life. Okay? Shelf-encased eggs can last in the refrigerator for about a week, while you need to consume peeled eggs within a day or two. So, yun, it depends from the lifespan of the egg or shelf life ng isang egg. If that is already cooked, no, a day or a two lang siya pwede. Isang araw or kinabukasan lang. Pero if that is, may outer part pa siya or may eggshell pa siya, no, pwede natin siya i-store to our refrigerator at least a week or a couple of weeks, no? So, hard-boiled eggs when properly cooked, the white top, ayun na nga. Ito yun, nandito yun, ito yun. When properly cooked. No? Dapat harden yung white yolk and firm, hindi siya rubbery. So, soft-boiled egg. Ito naman yung semi-cooked lang yung ating egg yolk. No? So, the shell isn't broken in this method either, so the entire egg is subjected to boiling. Soft boiling solidifies the egg white but keeps the yolk tender since they each thicken at different temperatures. To reduce the firmness of the egg, you decrease the boiling time resulting in a almost jam-like yolk. Okay? So, parang nag-watery pa or parang soften pa yung yolk natin. Hindi ganun ka-hard unlike to the hard-boiled egg. Soft-boiled lang siya. So, we are testing it through to the yolk of the egg, yung inner part. So, making soft-boiled egg is remarkably similar to making hard-boiled egg. But, start boiling enough water to submerge the egg completely. Then gently place your eggs in a pot. You have them to boil no more than 6 minutes. Okay? Dapat hindi siya ma-expose or hindi dapat na siya nakasalang pa beyond 6 minutes. Okay? Dapat before 6 minutes, naalis nyo na po siya sa apoy. Ang dapat lang ang hard dyan is yung the outer part or the egg white. So cool off the eggs immediately when the time is up to achieve the soft middle. The natural membrane from the shell protects the egg for storage. But because the yolk is more vulnerable, it only lasts a short time. So yan no, most probably the cause of the contaminant from the eggs are most likely gained from the yolk, no? Doon nang gagaling sa egg, sa yolk niya or sa gitna, sa inner part, no? Use them with the wick or dig into them on the spot, okay? Kaya dapat i-consume nyo na rin siya agad. So, hard scrambled egg. Pag sinabi naman natin hard scrambled egg, this may come as a shock, but there are skill for scrambling. As arguably, the easiest way to fix egg scrambling splits off into a few categories, and it comes down to the moisture level in the pan. For a hard scramble, you can leave your egg without any liquid left. Okay, dapat wala siyang liquid or liquidation or liquefies na content pa, no? Dapat tuyo talaga siya. In totally done state, you can judge from a general scan if the pieces are firm instead of runny. No, may parang flow pang moist or fluid. You can crack one egg or several and loading the contents of the shell into a bowl. Check to see if the fragments of the shell made into a container. Next, stir the eggs with a whisk to combine the egg white and the yolk. Heat a skillet, then pour the mixture in. The egg yolk cook. Use a spatula to stir the eggs until the parts are equally stiff. This pair will toppings like cheese and chives. Okay? So, yan, para sa mga hard scrambled eggs, no? Most likely, pag nagluluto tayo ng hard scrambled eggs, so, di ba, sanay tayo sa fats, di ba, or sa oil, natin siya niluluto. But, we can do naman, lutuin siya, or i-mix natin siya with, also with a milk. Yun nga lang, pagdating sa pasteurized milk or sa mga milk natin gagamitin, to add then the flavor and the aroma to the hard scrambled egg, no? Yun nga lang din, ang shelf life nito hindi na ganun ka-stable or hindi na ganun katagal. So, if you are going to mix with the milk, with our hard scrambled egg especially, dapat i-consume na rin siya right after you prepare it. So, also, you can add also cheese and chives from it. No? Cheese, tsaka yung chives, mag-slice ka or mag-cuts ka ng onion chives, di ba? So, or they can stand alone with a light sprinkling of salt and pepper for the taste. The leftover expire after around 3 to 4 days in the fridge, okay? So, soft scrambled egg. Pag sinabi natin soft scrambled egg, same with the soft boiled egg, pero yes, there are still liquid na makikita, no, sa yun lang, binabawasan natin, no, nagbabawas tayo. If hard scrambled eggs are too dry for you, soft scrambled may be the solution. They still eliminate the liquid egg, but they retain more moisture for a lighter consistency, nearly wet, soft scrambled egg that or take precise timing. Just like the previous kind, you should crack, no, and whisk. Yun, i-crack mo siya and then whisk the egg in a bowl and then distribute and blend in a skillet. Turn over section of the raw egg but don't use more movement than necessary so you can maintain the soft texture. So this is the difference from the first one, no? Same lang din with the shock. Or i-shock mo siya, or ika-crack mo siya, and then you were going to whisk. But the difference is, of course, there are just necessary movement na pwede nyong i-apply sa pagluluto nito. Unlike doon kasi sa hard boiled, pwede nyo siya talagang lutuin. And also, doon sa hard scrambled egg kasi, you are taking away talaga lahat nung part of the liquid. Inaalis nyo or ini-eliminate niyo. Dito kasi, we will maintain, no, small portion pa rin, no. The motion can introduce air pockets to release the moisture, no. The official to officially be done, ganito ba to? Para mali-mali. To officially be done, the egg can be gooey and fluffy without holding unsafe liquid, with a side of bacon or a top of a slice of a toast. Scrambled eggs are tasty. Enjoy them immediately because they don't retain their quality when reheated. So yan ang hindi maganda sa natin na soft scrambled egg. Hindi siya pwede or the soft scrambled egg are not advisable for reheating process. Why? Because hindi na natin ma-maintain yung soft or yung softness nung part of the yolk. Okay? So, yun yung iiwasan natin doon. Yung ma-overcook natin siya. Kasi once we overcook, no, the egg itself, lalabas na siya as hard scrambled egg na hindi na soft scrambled egg. Kaya hindi siya advisable for reheating process. Omelette and frittatas. So, to construct an omelette, beat an egg and transfer to combo into a pan like a pancake. Yan, yung omelette natin, parang nagpa-pancake lang tayo dito, no? We are flattening the egg, no, while we are cooking on the pan. So, you let it sit untouched. Yan, hindi mo siya, pabayaan mo lang siyang maluto, no? Until the bottom is firm. The top will appear undercooked, but when you fold over the omelette into a semicircle, it will finish cooking. Let the omelette reach a condition where it goes jiggle anymore. Ayan, so dito sa natin sa omelette or sa frittatas, no, it's like pancakes, no, na ginagawa natin. So talaga, luto talaga siya, so there are no more liquid contained on it or parang wala na siyang tubig-tubig pa, no. So frittatas are similar but they aren't folded, no. Ang frittatas same with the omelette, the same with the process with the omelette, but the difference is hindi siya pino-fold ang frittata. Okay? You also have the option of broiling at the top of the frittata in the oven. The termination for doneness in omelettes and frittatas is the same as scrambled eggs. If there's residual liquid from the raw egg, let it sit on the stove for another minute or two. If you're not sure if the dish is complete, pull out your handy food thermometer. Ayan, if you are not sure regarding with the temperature or alinlangan pa po kayo regarding with sa pagkakaluto ng inyong omelettes or frittatas, yan now, you could use the food thermometer just to check the temperature of the inner part of the dish that you are cooking or especially to the eggs. To go to heat for 160 degrees Fahrenheit applies this as well. Okay? Sunny side up egg. Sino dito bihasa na sa pagluluto ng sunny side up egg or nadudurugan pa rin kayo ng yolk? Sinong sanay na magluto dito ng sunny side up?
Oh, sir.
Ako,
Yan,
sir.
no?
Oh, sir.
Ako po, sir.
Pag sabi natin sunny side up, it was kaya nga siya tinawag na sunny side up. Sunny, from the word sunny, no? From the sun. Diba? It was subjected or it was compared to a sun, no? So, dapat yung yolk natin is hindi durog or hindi masisira dito. Talagang ma-maintain natin siya from the center of the egg white. So, yan. So, this egg version adopted a shortening that makes morning worthwhile. Sunny side up eggs keep the center and the soupiest of the different types of the egg doneness. Break an egg into your pan and wait until the degree are crispy. You won't flip the egg. Yan na, hindi po to piniflip. Kasi may mga nakikita ko iba, pag sunny side up ang piniprepare nila, piniflip nila. So, what would be happen? So, naluluto din yung yolk. Eh, ang yolk dito dapat is parang yung malasado, diba? Ito yung tinatawag na malasado dapat yung yolk. Sunny side up. Hindi dapat siya hard cook. No? So, sunny side up eggs are suitably done when the yolk is relatively thick but not entirely firm. The yolk fluid can stay runny. Ayan nga, di ba yung sinasabi ko sa inyo. Fluids pa or there are content of water, parang watery, came from the yolk. As long as the temperature is high enough to kill existing bacteria, yon. Once we preheated naman or we put the eggs to the, mapapatay na natin yung bacteria. Especially if we reach the, ng 160 degree. Yan po. If we reach the 160 degrees ng heat natin, we already kill the bacteria that the egg has, no? Ma-eliminate na natin siya. Another is the over-easy egg. So, over-easy egg, ang pinagkaiba naman nito doon sa egg yolk, sa sunny is, the over family of egg cooking methods ranges for over-easy to over-hard. Over-easy. So, lang siya. Pag sinake nyo siya, parang, as in talaga fluffy, parang fluffy pa siya. Or nagbabounce pa siya, no? Even the egg white, no? Hindi siya overcooked. So, if yun ang over-easy, dapat pag inalog-alog mo siya sa pan, gumagalaw-galaw din yung egg white niya. Okay? So, but with only the white showing since the egg is flipped, over-easy eggs are cracked into a pan at a high level so the edge become brown. Turn over the egg to a fry both sides, but only heat the second side for approximately 30 seconds. Quickly slide the eggs out of the pan after the white gets solid. Then yolk should flow when you cut into the middle. Para itong poached egg, no, itsurang poached egg. But the process when it comes to the poached egg is different kasi we are cooking the poached egg from the water with vinegar, no? Yun lang pinagkaiba nila. But if you cut the egg into the middle part or the center part, dapat magra-run pa rin yung egg yolk nito. Over medium naman. So, same din to with the previous one, yung over easy. Pero, medyo namumuo-muo na yung egg yolk nito. Okay? Yun yung pinagkaiba. Medyo namumuo siya. Pero, there are still a liquid part, no, from the yolk. Though, hindi siya dapat ka-watery like sa over easy. Okay? So, yan. So, following the step of over easy eggs, you can pick up the right after you flip into the second side. And then, yolk should be unbroken as you delicately flip with a spatula and lay it on the reverse side depending on your stove heat. Leave it for around a minute. The doneness will be equivalent to soft-boiled eggs, and you can tell they're totally cooked by the set whites and heavier yolk. Okay? The creamier yolk gives you a more substantial dipping sauce to enhance your meal, so feel free to gobble it down straight away. Over-hard eggs. Yeah, pag sinabing over-hard, ayan po, luto po parehas. Yolk and the white, no? Pero same with the process of with the sunny side up. No, yung sunny side up natin. Pero luto lahat siya. Cook talaga from the egg yolk to the white yolk, no? Poached egg. So, ito yung poached egg natin. Nagutom yung poached egg, no? So, poached egg, you might think you need the shell around an egg to boil it. But poached egg bypass the shell and suspend the egg with a special technique. The egg white becomes tardy while the yolk is juicy. Ayan nun. Coagulated or dapat mamuo natin yung egg white and then the yolk should be parang talaga siya, no? Hindi naluto. That's why this is the process of or the technique that we are going to use when it comes to the poached egg. Ito yung gagamitin talaga natin. Dapat makuha natin yung technique na hindi natin parang maluluto or halos hindi maluto yung egg yolk rather than to the egg white. So, yan. So, fill a pot with a water and a splash of vinegar. Then increase the heat so it will boil. Yun, pag nagbo-boil na siya, tsaka nyo ilalagay yung egg. The vinegar helps the white of the egg bind around the yolk rather than leaking into the water. Ayun, kasi yun yung purpose ng vinegar, kaya natin siya nilalagay ng vinegar dun sa water, no? Especially if nag-boil na siya. It helps the egg white, no, na mag-coagulate or mamuo. So, get a rolling boil. Get a rolling boil. Yan, dire-diretso no, rolling boil. Go with then to use a spoon to create a swirl. Ipapabilog nyo po yun. Nang sa ganun, hindi rin sure din kayo na hindi kakalat yung egg white nyo. Diba ganun naman kasi ang egg white? Once you put into the heat, naglihiwa-hiwalay siya or kumakalat siya. Ang gagawin nyo, once you put the egg to the boiling water with a splash of vinegar, simulan nyo po yung itwirl. Sa gilid, ha? Sa gilid. Lawag yung tatamaan yung itlog mismo. Itwirl nyo siya doon ng mamuo siya or mag-compact yung pressure papunta doon sa egg. Nasusundan pa po ba si sir? Mga anak?
Opo.
Opo.
Actually, sa section A at sa section B, parang ito yung papagawa poached egg. Sa amin, na Ma'am Des, parang nag-hesitate kami na ipagawa to kasi alam naman natin na tumaas na rin ang presyo ng itlog ngayon. Baka mamaya hindi kayo makapag-create agad or makagawa ng poached egg sa isang salangan. Mahirap naman, sayang, no? Kung syempre may halong tubig yon. At kapag ang poached egg nyo, nagkamali pa lang kayo sa paglaglag pa lang or pagkakalagay pa lang dun sa water, hahalo na agad yung water doon sa itlog. Kaya medyo alanganin kami dito kasi baka mamaya mag-ilang ulit kayo. Pero if you really wanted to do the poached egg naman, papayagan namin kayo. Okay? Okay po ba yon?
Okay po.
Yan most likely kung gusto niyo talaga mag-egg hollandaise or itutuloy natin yung egg hollandaise, yung hollandaise sauce, ito talaga yung gagawin nyo, poached egg. May nakapag-poached egg na ba sa inyo before? Yan, so kung wala, yun, talagang medyo matitest yung inyong skill preparing the poached egg kasi ang partner talaga most likely to the hollandaise sauce is itong poached egg, yung poached egg. Iba pa yung sa deviled egg. Ha? So, baked eggs, yan, yung binibake naman natin siya, napakadaling process lang nito. Ilalagay lang natin siya sa pan, no? Up to this point, most of the egg cooking method have used the stove top, but baked eggs are set apart from the rest because they cook in the oven. In a level dish or tin, an egg is either scrambled to mix with accenting ingredients or left whole. Yan, no? So, yan, merong may mini-mix, no? May kino-combine agad. Meron naman diretso. Pagka-break ng egg, inilalagay agad dun sa molded pan. Meron naman, hinahaluan na muna ng sometimes ng mixture ng milk, cheese, yan. Ganun din naman, pero yun nga lang, mini-mix. Yun, so magkaiba lang, no? Sa bake, as long as this was processed or it is made from or used with the oven. So, baked eggs yun. Basted egg. So, basted egg, yan, basting natin, binabast natin simultaneously steams and fried eggs. So, the degree of the egg white don't get brown and crispy. Yan, sa basted egg, ito yung iniingatan natin dito. Hindi dapat magba-brown yung bottom part niya. So, with either butter or water, the liquid cooks an egg while it stays in the place. Ayan, no? It's either water or butter ang ipangluluto natin dito. And hindi nyo na dapat siya galawin. Dapat, hintayin nyo muna siyang mamuo or mag-coagulate or mamuo, yun nga, bago nyo siya galawin. Kasi once nagalawin nyo yan, hindi agad yan na mamumuo, especially if you are going to cook it into the butter or into a water. So, basted egg, ang inaano lang dito is wag mag-brown or para magkaroon ng or mag-produce ng brown color yung bottom ng egg. So, different ways to cooking eggs affects their nutritional value. Yan, no? So, yan yung mga iba't ibang luto na meron tayo na nakaka-apekto, no, sa nutritional value ng egg. Siyempre, it was done with the heat. So, yung heat kasi ang sumisira or talagang nagde-decrease ng nutritive value or nutritional value of the food that we are cooking, no? So, egg contains a lot of cholesterol and have the potential to cause problems for people who eat too much. But what about different ways of cooking eggs? Is one method of cooking an egg healthier than other? Is a hard-boiled egg better to eat than sunny-side up egg? Is there a difference at all? So as it happens, different methods of cooking an egg do actually have an effect, no? May epekto talaga siya. Or lack thereof of an egg. Within mind, let's look at a few different methods of preparing eggs in order of healthiness. So, poached egg. Sa poached egg, for the maximum health benefits, make sure the egg is fully cooked through. No? And this is because egg contains biotin. Okay? Nagtataglay po siya ng biotin, a vitamin that helps your hair and nails become healthier. Okay? Yun yung kagandahan nung nutrient value nung egg na may biotin, no? It strengthens our hair and our nails, no? And your body can also absorb these nutrients if the egg is fully cooked. Yan, especially nakukuha natin yung biotin from the hard-boiled or sa mga hard-cooked eggs. Eat your poached egg plain or on some whole wheat toast. Try adding some ham or salmon for extra protein. Boost to help you start your morning off right. Yan, boiled egg. Yan, nasabi ko na naman kanina, no? This category refers to the both hard and soft boiled egg. So, we have two classification for this. Para sa ating boiled egg, it's either a hard or a soft boiled, no? So, the same principle applies whether you're hard or a soft boiling an egg, meaning you can choose either method and still enjoy the same health benefits. So, parehas pa rin naman daw po siya. So, walang pagkakaiba when it comes to the nutritive value that you can get from the method or the cooking method of the boiled eggs, no? And because these eggs are so easy to cook and transport, they are great choice to make in the morning and carry with you for a protein-packed snack later in the day. So how about pag-scrambled egg? Scrambled eggs are fairly a healthy option as well. The problem with the scrambled eggs happen when you degrease. Yan, pag ginigrease nyo yung bottom part, especially pag naglalagay kayo ng butter, fat, no? Of the frying pan to keep your eggs from sticking. Iniiwasan yung dumikit siya sa pan, which adds extra fat, of course, and oil to the egg. Alam naman natin that the egg is high in cholesterol. To skip these extra calories, use a non-stick pan to scramble your egg. Yan, kaya kapag ako napiprito ng itlog talaga, at least mga 2 tablespoon 1 to 2 tablespoon lang talaga ng mantika. Kayo din ba? Or nilulubog nyo talaga siya kahit ano lang, fry lang, magsasunny side up. Hindi nyo pansin sobrang mamantika ng itlog. Sino dito kung mag-sunny side up or magprito ng itlog, sobrang dami mantika? Walang umaami. So, ayan na, tama ha, mga anak, ilas nyo yung fat. Kasi, egg is already high in cholesterol. Okay? So, yun. Yun lang naman iiwasan. Especially sa scrambled egg. Sa ang scrambled egg naman, madali lang din naman yung maluto. That's why, no, ang iba talaga hindi gumagamit ng fat. Ang iba, niluluto from the milk itself. Alam niyo ba yon? sa milk niluluto, yung scrambled egg nila, hindi sa fat. Okay? So, egg whites. So, egg whites, if you're concerned about the health risk of eggs, one final solution is to ditch the egg yolk altogether and just eat the egg whites. The reason this works is that the yolk is sources of all the cholesterol. There are no health risks associated with the whites, meaning you can eat as many of these as you like. Ayan no. Talagang sayok po tayo. Tama yung sinabi kanina, no? Na mas mataas calories or yes, yung cholesterol from the egg yolk rather than to the white, no? So, yan. There is, regarding with the research or to the, sa pag-aaral na sinagawa, no? The egg white naman are no harm to your health naman. The only downside of this solution is that the yolk also houses many of the nutritional benefits of the egg, such as vitamin D and A. So if you throw away the yolk, you're getting rid of both the health risks and most of the health benefits at all once. Yan. Pag lang, meron talaga nagluluto, puro white lang. And especially, ginagamit natin sa ibang pagluluto or sa ibang dish. The properties of egg. Ano ba ang mga properties of egg? Or saan pa natin mostly ginagamit ang itlog? Yan, no? So, first one is for as a coating agent. Yan, for sa mga toast bread natin, di ba? Yan, sa mga fried chickens natin or sa meats, other meats natin, no, as a coating. Kasi it's really help, our egg really helps, no, to coat the item or the product. French toast, fried chicken, thickening agent, pangpalapot. Yan, pudding, custard. Pagdating sa mga desserts. Binding agent. Ano yung pag-binding agent? Tulad ng mga sa mga dish. Ano pag sinabing binding agent? Most likely sa mga process. Alam niyo yung Morcon? Ha? Mga anak yung naka-foil? Nandiyan pa ba kayo?
Nandito pa po.
Opo, sir.
Alam niyo to? Alam niyo to?
Opo, opo.
Opo.
Kumbaga sila yung tinatawag natin extender. Hot dogs. Alam niyo hotdog?
Opo.
O, kaya siya nabubuo. Because of the egg. May egg po kasama yon. May mga extenders. No, para mabuo sila. Okay, binding agent. Chicken croquettes. Chicken croquettes. Meatloaf. Leavening agent, yung pampaalsa. Angel food cake. And souffle. Alam niyo yung souffle? Souffle to ha. Souffle. Kinds of dessert. Yung iba nilalagyan na ngayon yung souffle nila ng melted chocolate sa gitna, melted cream, vanilla. Dati lang talaga siya, parang muffin itsura, pero nasa ramekin. And as emulsifier, yung mga ginagamit sa mga mayonnaise. Diba? Other uses of eggs. Yan, pwede din sa buhok, sa food, sa human body, sa shampoo, merong. Okay? Yan, is there any question po, clarification regarding with our lecture for this day. May question po ba? May katanungan po ba? Mga anak?